যাপনা অভয়চরণ করত স্মরণ যাপনা आप मुझे भी स्वामी बाजा आप मुझे भी स्वामी बाजा आप गिरिधारी प्रभु आप गिरिधारी आप गिरिधारी प्रभु आप गिरिधारी वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी कृपा करो नाथ मेरु मन कृपा करो नाथ मेरु मन राखला झमारे प्रभु राखला राखला झमारे प्रभु राखला झमारे वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी वंशीधारी Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी वंशीधारी कृष्ण मुरारी तुम अभिनव दुखहारी वंशीधारी वंशीधारी আমি যমুনা পুলিনে কদম্ব কাননে কিহেরিনু সখিয়া আমি যমুনা পুলিনে কদম্ব কাননে কিহেরিনু সখিয়া আমার সমবংশীধারী মণিমঞ্চপুরী করিলিল প্রসার রাধা শ্রী হরি অষ্ট সখী হরিজন আমি যমুনা পুরিনে কদম্ব কাননে কি পেইনি সখিয়া আমার শ্যামবংশী নারী মণিমঞ্চ পরি করে নীল রসরাজ তারা সুখী টন্নথানে সব সখী গণে চুষিছে যুগলদনে তারা সুগীত নর্তনে সব সখী গণে চুষিছে যুগলদনে তখন কৃষ্ণ লীলায় প্রকৃতি সুন্দরী বিস্তারিছে স্বভাবনে আমি যমুনা পুরিনে কদম্ব কাননে কি হেরিলু সখিয়া তারা অষ্ট দল করি শ্রী রাধা শ্রী হরি অষ্ট সখী হরিজন শ্যামবংশী নারী মণিমঞ্চ পরি করে নীল রসরাজ আমি যমুনা পুরিনে কদম্ব কাননে কি পেইনি সখিয়া আমি ঘরে না যাইব বনে প্রবেশিব অলিল রসের তরে আমি ঘরে না যাইব বনে প্রবেশিব অলিল রসের তরে আমি তাজি কুললাজ ব্রজ ব্রজরাজ বিনোদে মিনতি করি আমি से मिला रे। राधे 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 श्याम 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 से मिला रे। राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे। राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे। राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे।
this auspicious occasion, welcoming Shri Ram or Shri Ram Govinda to this wonderful assembly. He has braved the ocean, known as the Atlantic. He has braved turbulence on an airplane. He has braved quarantine. But more than this, he has braved coming to England in the pouring rain. He has braved standing in front of all of you. But I know that your eyes now look at him with love. So let us raise our right hand and we say, Shri Rama Govinda, Mangalani, Bhavantu. Om Yang Brahma Vadanda Vado Vadandi Pare Pradhanam Parasham Dharande Vishvodgitikaranam Ishwarang Va Tasmai Namo Vignavanashaya. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Surayo Taviva Chakshuradatam Tad Vipraso Vipanivo Jagravangsa Samindate Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam. Om Madhavo Madhavo Vachi Madhavo Madhavo Didi Smaranti Sarvak Sarve Sarva Karyeshu Marvam. Om Krishna Vai Sachidananda Gana Krishna Adi Purusha Krishna Purushottama Krishna Ukarmani Mulam Krishna Saha Sarvai Karyaha Krishna Kashankridadisha Mukha Prabhu Bhojaha Krishna Nadistasmada Jandantarvahi Yan Mangalam Tallabhade Kriti. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This boy is courageous. He's handsome. He's beautiful. He has a mind of a god. He has a god and a goddess for parents. He's been educated in the absolute truth. That is why I'm so sad to see him get married today. Let me tell you, young man, that this is the last day you will be young, free, and single. From today, if you wish to speak, you will have to turn to your beloved wife and you will have to ask permission. From today, if you wish to spend any money, you will have to ask permission. From today, if you wish to travel, you will have to ask permission. Are you ready for this? Otherwise, we have a wonderful sannyasi who is resident, and he will take you to Kashi, to Varanasi. And from this day forward, you can take sannyas and you can enjoy the wonderful saffron cloth, walk to the Himalayas and realize God. Or you can be married. Which do you prefer?
Married.
But sir, I must ask you, are there benefits to being married?
Yes, because Krishna conscious children will come.
Krishna conscious children will come.
And he will do lots of charity.
Let me ask his mother, are there any benefits to being married? Any specific benefits? Will he have a good life, happy life?
Yes, because he's marrying a very nice devotee, coming from a very nice devotee family, initiated in ISKCON, and in a wonderful community of London Temple.
You're both influencing my mind.
It doesn't get better.
But the sannyas ashram is now one man less. So let us rejoice, for the grihastha ashram begins with the first step, and the first step is here. We raise our hands and we say, Haribo! So, not yet. No. Now, from today, you don't listen to your father, you listen to your wife. Okay?
And mother.
And mother. Okay. So now we welcome you as a God. Today, thank you very much. Thank you. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatim Mavamahe Priyanam Priyapatim Mavamahe Nidhinam Nidhi Bhadim Havayamahe Vasamama Om Swastihi Om Swastihi, and together. You can. That's it. If you come this side. Om Swastino Govinda, Swastino Judanando, Swastino Vasudevo Vishnu Dadatu, Swastino Narayano Narovai, Swastina Padmanabha Purushottamo Dadatu, Swastino Vishwakshino Vishveshwara, Swastino Rishikesho Harir Dadatu, Swastino Vainateyo Hari, Swastino Anjana Suto Hanur Bhagavato Dadatu, Swasti Swasti Suvangalai Kesho Mahan, Sri Krishna Satchidanandagana Sarveshwareshwaro Dadatu Karotu Swasti Me Krishna Sarvalokeshwareshwara Karishnada Yashtu Kurvantu Swasti Me Lokapavanaha. Okay. Mom, if you put your hands like this. Dad, if you put your hands underneath. Both hands underneath. That's it. That's it. Good. So all together, please, we say Om. Om. Ganapataye. Namaha. Om. Shri. Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Lada Dayane. Hiranyakashipuravaksha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narasimha Bharato Narasimha. Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimha. Bahir Narasimha. Hridaye Narasimha. Narasimha Madim. Sharanam Prapadye. When a young man reaches us, we consider that he has had many lives up to this point. Like a grain silo that carries vajri, choka, gum. Our life dispenses our past reactions one after the other after the other. But it is said that when a young man marries a young lady of virtue, it is because of previous pious activity. So we reflect on all your good deeds that you must have been performing and performed to reach this point. To be surrounded by fine young men who have brought you here. Some have come from the colonies to be here in England today. Oh, no, they're no longer colonies. You're an independent country, America. I have to remind myself. God save the Queen. To come here along this distance, we bless you. But remember that if there's anything inauspicious in your life up to this point, you kick it out. So we place this, put it down on the floor. And with your right foot, you crush. We say, Om, Gananam, Tva, Ganapatim, Havamahe, Priyanam, Priyapatim, Havamahe, Nidhinam, Nidhipatim, Havamahe, Vaso, Mama, Om Swasti. Om Swasti. Om Swasti. You see him up on stage. Yeah. Where's Mum and Dad going to sit? Huh? Mum and Dad. Here's Mum and Dad.
Here's Mum and Dad.
Oh.
Here.
Huh?
They sit here.
No, you do. Where are they going to sit?
Oh, there's chairs here. There's meant to be
Oh,
chairs.
okay.
there's 8 chairs, so they can sit here. They can pull that chair forward.
Okay.
We can pull that chair forward.
One extra.
One more chair, right?
Yeah, no. You have 2 girls as well. Their family should be sitting up here. Family. For the family. Just making arrangements. Just making arrangements. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Basi Jao. Please be seated. What a wonderful setting we are in. I'm very, very nervous. I don't think I've seen you for more than a year and a half. All of you. It's a great welcome to this beautiful Haveli. In fact, this is one of the only times I've seen the Haveli stretched out this far. Isn't it wonderful? You can see to that side. You can see to that side. It's a big place. What a wonderful venue. We welcome you today, not to Bhaktivedanta Haveli though, we welcome you to Vrindavan. Behind me you'll see 4 auspicious trees which have been brought here from Braj, all the way from Braj. The priest never lies. We see here the Tamal tree. We see here the Tulsi tree. We see here the Krishna Balaram tree. What else? We see the beautiful trees of Vrindavan. And hanging from the trees are the lamps and these beautiful names of God. Beautiful. Very nice arrangements. And so we're just making sure that the family have very nice places to sit. We need... That's it, that's good. Very nice. Okay. So, Prabhuji, can I ask you to come and sit beside your dear wife on that side? That's very nice. Good. So today's, I think we should first of all give a round of applause to the wonderful bridesmaids who've come very nicely dressed. Were they all here? They've gone to see the bride. And if you could stand up, if you're from the United States of America. How about that? Gosh. I feel like playing the national anthem and going all teary-eyed. But they've done a very wonderful job in coming all the way from America for this wedding. So give them all your love today. And I think, boys and girls, you're very much surrounded by love today, because in today's ceremony there are 2 wonderful young devotees who we have known for all of our life. Who has known Nayika, now Gopal Nayika, for at least all of her life? That's it. And isn't it wonderful? And isn't it a blessing when we see them come together? And who has known Shri Ram Govinda most of that time? I guess the brother and sister, you got to say, haven't you? Wonderful. Very nice. All in matching kurtas as well. Very nice. Very nice. You're smart. So today's ceremony takes place in the auspicious and august presence of our gurus here, Shri Sachinandan Swami, Shivaram Swami, and His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami. Let's have a pranam for them. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuran Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And if you could take your seats, that's it. Yeah, very good. Now we have a young man here who's waiting patiently to be worshipped. Worship is an old Anglo-Saxon word. It means to place in front of you what has value, what has worth. So now the groom, he comes to us today not just as Ram Govinda, or Shri Ram, he comes today as Bhagavan, because he comes with all the blessings of Bhagavan to be here. So we're going to ask you, young man, if you would, to place your feet on those two. That's it. Place your feet on those. That's it. And Dad, if you would, give them a wash. Om Yang Brahma Vadanta Vado Vadanti Pare Paradanam Purusham Dadanya Vishvorgiti Karanam Ishwarang Vadasmai Namo Vigna Vinashaya Om Madhavo Madhavo Vachi Madhavo Madhavo Ridi Smaranti Sarvak Sarve Sarva Karyeshu Madhavam. I need Choco Chandler, my assistants. No? No assistant? No assistant? Old man. I'm an old man now. Shaking away up here. Okay. So you take a little with your tilak finger. Put that down. Take this with your tilak finger. That's it. Is that your tilak finger? That's it. Good. And a tissue, please, for Gadadhar. He's as nervous as anybody. Now just put the kumkum on first. That's it. And on the other foot. Very good. And then take some rice. Okay, good. Very nice. Very nice, Gadadhar. You did that very nice. He's head pujari. He should have had practice at all this. Can we have a tissue, please, for Gadadhar? That's it. Thank you very much. And now, that's it. Clean yourself off. Very good. And Mum, if you would give it a stir with a spoon. You all right there, young man? You okay? You like being worshipped? Yeah. It all ends here, by the way. King for a day. And Mum, if you would go and feed your young son. That's it. At least 3 times, Mum. Haribol is good. Om Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalo Garadadvaja Mangalam Kamalakantam Mangalayatano Hari. Beautiful, beautiful. And the best man, please. May we have? And Balaram is the best man. Very good. Huh? No, whoever's the best man is the best man. It's you. Please come. Yeah. Okay, good. Very nice. So, and you are? Are you Arvind? A bit of round of applause for Arvind, please. And it is said that in the wedding ceremony, we have a wonderful verse that goes, Mahato putra bhavan, bhavana picha mahan, iyam kanya samarpita tasya dosho shantavya gunascha prasamsaniya. And it means that the groom should always consider the reason he happens to be sitting in this place. He should always remember from where does he get his intelligence, and anything that the young lady sitting opposite him may find attractive, and that is from his parents. So for two parents who've done a wonderful job of bringing this young man not only into the world, but up in a sometimes very difficult world, I think you'll agree. It's very difficult to give Krishna consciousness to your children, but somehow, Mum and Dad, you've managed to do that to your children in a wonderful way. So, ladies and gentlemen, could you please give a wonderful welcome to our parents of the groom, Mr. Radhajivan Prabhu and Srimati Gaura Bhakti Devidasi. Thank you very much. And of course, it only remains for me to say that this young man has not seen his bride today in a way in which she will be dressed and decorated. So to that effect, we will cover his eyes so that he will only see her with your blessings. And we had two young gentlemen who were coming to hold up the antarpat.
Hey, Ritesh, Gopinath, one of you. Yeah, that's fine.
If you lift your feet, you take this and put it behind you without spilling, okay? Put that on top. Yes. Okay, take this, put it over there.
To the table.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Everybody's so young. Yeah, one of you over on the other side.
Stand up, sit down. Should he stand or sit down?
He should sit down, yeah. You're here. You're here. Good, wonderful. So let us just see. So if everyone could please raise your right hand. For this is the last time we will see Shri Ram Govinda young, free and single. The next time we see him will be as a official bridegroom. So we say, Shri Rama Govinda, Om, Mangalani, Bhavantu. Thank you. Raise the antarpat. Thank you. Doing well. Dad, I will say the magic words to you. Kanya, Padaravo, Savardhana. So, in a break with strict Gujarati tradition, which entails that the maternal uncle of the bride bring the bride into the wedding arena, the father himself has been chosen by the bride because she wanted him to walk her in. We think that's wonderful. So now may I ask the kirtaniers who've assembled these wonderful, beautiful faces down here. They're all sitting eager, ready and waiting to go. So whatever the bridal kirtan might be. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Could you do this for me? Okay. Just...
Hare Krishna,
And could you all be upstanding for the bride? He's God. Bhagavan. Haribo. You're there. Yeah. You sit down. You stand one side. Mum. You stand one side. Mum, you stand the other side. Put your hand on her shoulder. Put your hand on her shoulder. That's it. Thanks, Dad. Guys, other side. Kanchana Gorangira, Liberanda Vaneshwari, Vishabana, You're going to put some flower petals on his feet. Very slowly. Just a sec.
Nayika?
Okay.
I've already got an angle on that. I got the front angle.
One of the garlands. One of the garlands. It is said that when a young girl is born in this world, nobody, absolutely nobody, knows the name of the young man who will one day be sitting in the beautiful mandap opposite her. Her parents don't know, Her grandparents don't know. Only God himself knows. And God deputes different servants, eternal servants, to care for that girl and to remove all the obstacles in her life. When she's a baby and she's crying, Chandradev gives her a peaceful mind. When she's older, Gandharva Dev gives her beauty. When she's older, Agni Dev gives her passion. For without passion, beauty, and peaceful minds, girls cannot become brides. And then it is said that one servant of God, one beautiful servant of God, cares for her from this day for the rest of her life. What is this God's name? It is Manavadeva, the husband. And so today she takes her husband, and she does it with the full blessings of us all, with her family members, her brothers, her sisters, all her family and community assembled here today. She sees that God who walks on earth, who is assigned just for her for the very first time as her bridegroom, soon to be her lifelong partner. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your right hand. And I need one elder to come forward, please. Kaka. Kaka. Maman Kaka. Ah. Awal. Masih? Masih. Awal. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. She can be here. She can be here. Yeah. Oh, okay. You be behind her. Round of applause, please, for Mum and Dad. Behind her all the time. And Radha Jivan and Gaurashakti. Bless the ceremony. Some for your husband. So we've been waiting for long years for this day to come. This day has been postponed by the state of the world. This day has been postponed by waiting such a long time. And now the wait is over. On this blessed day, here in the shelter of Vrindavan's trees, one boy and one young girl see each other for the first time as bridegroom and bride. With your permission, we shall continue. Om Samno Mitra Samvaruna Sambhavatvaryama Samno Indro Brihaspate Samno Vishnu Rurukrama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tameva Pratyaksham Brahmavarisham Ritama Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. And all together we can say that which confers peace on bride and groom. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. If you'd raise the antarpat a couple of inches. And Shri Ram Govinda, if you'd kindly stand for me, please. Om Samno Mitra Samvaruna, Samno Bhavatvaryama, Samno Indro Brihaspate, Samno Vishnu Rurukrama, Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmavarisham Ritamavarisham Satyamavarisham Tanmamavite Tadbhaktamarvite Avinmamavidvaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvi Navadhatamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Tatcham Yora Vrinimahe, Gatam Yagyaya, Gatam Yagyapataye, Daivi Swastirastu Naha, Swastir Manushebhya, Urdvam Jagatube Sajjam, Sano Astu Dvipade Samchatushpade. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Puranamada, Puranamidam, Puranamudachyate, Puranasya Puranamadaya, Puranameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Kaka, kaka. Ashirvad, Ashirvad. Mom, Dad. And very slowly, boys. And the bells. And loudly, please. Hari, 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 Hari.
Standing a bit too close, like you were in line with her. I know there's no room there, but you know, for the main ceremony, you're basically in front of him.
Get that guy. Get that guy. Let him, no, a microphone. Microphone. Two microphones, please. Two microphones. Prema, two microphones. Thank you so much. You're speaking. You're going to speak now. No, you're first. First. Anything, as you like. So as we allow our bride and bridegroom to exchange glances that they were not allowed to previously, we're going to hear from both of the fathers, their feelings on this wonderful day. For many, many years he's been our head pujari here at Bhaktivedanta Manor. There's no one who knows Krishna's secrets more than Gadadhar Pandit. He can tell you what goes on behind those curtains. Secrets that you may not know. You've been serving Krishna how long, Gadadhar? 30 years. 30 years. Let's have a round of applause for Gadadhar. And of course, if it's too one-sided, I must say that his poor suffering wife has had to deal with him running out of the door at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to come to Radha Gokulananda and serve them. So let us hear your lusty praise for Shri Mati Anuradha Dasi. So we're going to ask Gadadhar Prabhu to please say a few words of felicitation and congratulation.
Hare Krishna, everybody.
Pray silence.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming and giving their blessings for Nayika and Shri. Don't know what to say, but thank you so much. And I'd just like to thank Shri. Please take care of my daughter. She was in my hand until now. Now you're in charge. And I'm happy that you initiated, and I'm happy she's initiated. And I request all of you here, give them the blessings that they continue on their Krishna conscious journey. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna. When I was inviting my friends and relatives and informing them about the wedding here for Sri Ram Govinda with Nayika, the first question was, who is she? The relatives want to know, the friends want to know. And with great confidence and pride, I would introduce her that she is the head pujari's daughter. And that is enough qualification for a Hare Krishna devotee, that my son is so fortunate that he is marrying the daughter of a person who has served the deities for the last 30 years. It is the greatest wealth and the greatest blessing a father can receive, that his son would be in association with such a girl who has been trained and brought up in devotion and sacrifice to the deities of Bhaktivedanta manner. So I thank you very much. I stand here, even though a groom's father, but I stand here as a beggar, that today you are giving in charity such a wonderful pride to my son. Today is also the day that I should give some advice to my son and going to be married couple. So I was thinking, where should I get some advice from? Because this is also a material journey in the material world, and they have to keep up their spiritual responsibilities. So I looked up some very experienced people in the material world and what they have to say and the caution that they have to give regarding married life. The first one I saw was, make your marriage more awesome than your wedding. And then every time you talk to your wife, you should remember, my dear son, please pay attention. Every time you talk to your wife, you should remember that this conversation will be recorded for training and quality purposes. No relationship is sunshine. No relationship is all sunshine, but two people can share one umbrella and survive the storm together. The most important 4 words for a successful marriage: I will do the dishes. In marriage, disagreements are inevitable, but disrespect is optional. Listening to a wife is like reading the terms and conditions of a website. You understand nothing, but still you say, I agree. Marriage is like a deck of cards. In the beginning, all you need is 2 hearts and a diamond. But by the end, you wish you had a club and a spade. This is the other side of married life. I'm painting this picture so you can also caution yourself and ride through this married life very smoothly. When a woman says, what? It's not because she didn't hear you. She's giving you a chance to change what you said. Never laugh at a wife's choices. You are one of them. If you are wrong and you shut up, you are wise. If you are right and you shut up, you are married. The relationship between husband and wife is very psychological. One is psycho and the other is logical. Now, please don't ask or don't try to figure out who is who. Love may be blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. Man is incomplete until he is married. After that, he is finished. All the married men are laughing and giggling. Behind every angry woman is a man who has absolutely no idea what he did wrong. My wife and I always compromise. I admit I am wrong, and she agrees with me. Marriage, a relationship where one is always right and the other is the husband. Marriage, it's like a walk in the park, Jurassic Park. Marriage basically consists of 3 rings: engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffering. Sorry to paint all this picture, but this is also a part of life. We can be prepared and we can go on very nicely. Of course, in spiritual life, along with our married life, we have Krishna. We have the holy name. We have the association and guidance of older and mature devotees. And above all, we have the blessings of the deities that we serve in whichever temple that we belong to. So these blessings together, they do not quite paint the same picture as the materialists have experienced in their married life. Last but not the least, I want to give you advice from a great Vaishnava, Kabir Das. Kabir Das was a Muslim Vaishnava saint, and he used to live in a community. He was extremely poor, but right next to his house, a neighbor, he was very rich, and the husband and wife would always fight. So one day the husband said, we don't hear any shouting or fighting from Kabir Das's house. Why don't we go and take some guidance from him so we can also live peacefully? They went to Kabir Das. Kabir Das welcomed the 2 guests and immediately asked his wife to bring 2 glasses of milk so that he could take care of his guest. When the milk was brought, he offered it to the guest, and the guest said, no, I have come to you for lessons, and therefore today you are my guru. So the guru must drink first, and I will drink the prashadam. Kabir Das immediately picked up the glass of milk, and he drank the entire glass. After that, he said, now you please drink your glass of milk. As soon as the rich man put the milk to his lips, he spat it all out. And he said, Kabir Das, there is no sugar in this milk, there is salt. How did you drink milk with salt in it? And Kabir Das said, I didn't even feel it. And then Kabir Das asked him, you came to me for some guidance, you have any questions? Please tell me. And the rich man said, my questions have already been answered. I don't have any questions anymore. So my dear son, when you ever get served milk with salt in it, just quietly drink it up and don't complain. And that is the success to your married life. Thank you again. I want to recognize the great mercy of Srila Prabhupada, who came across the oceans, and in the Western world, he established Krishna consciousness. So today, we are reaping the fruits of what he left behind for us. Srila Prabhupada has given us an institution, a society, a family that we can all cherish together. We can all grow together, we and our children and our generations to come, in Krishna consciousness, with the greatest profound philosophy of Gita and Bhagavad. And we can all benefit spiritually and stay very, very peaceful materially. I thank you all again. Thank you for coming and joining and celebrating with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Radhajivan Prabhu. Well, Shri Ram Govinda with a father and a mother who are so capable and so much like a wonderful guru for you, your life will be very smooth. Gadadhar Prabhu, would you like to say something more? Or you, because then we can proceed. You're Bosarasche. Okay. So I'm going to place this table in front of you. Yeah. You want to say something? Okay. So do you remember just how we did it the other day? Okay. I'll come at your side. So we're now going to worship the Kumbha, so if we could have some more kirtan. And I need my assistant, please, Radha Govinda, because we will need, so if you do Achman. Mom, you do Achman as well. And just need you to hold that tray. Just come over to the side there, that's it. Good. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Esha Pushpanjali Vishakshena.
Rama,
Yeah.
Hare Rama.
Good.
Rama, Hare Hare.
And just pour some at the bottom. Yeah. Eda Padi Vishakshena Namo Namaha. Yeah. Idam Argyam Vishakshena Namo Namaha. Idam Achmani Esha Maraparagam Om Purnam Achmani Vishakshena Namo Namaha. Very good.
Hare Krishna,
All that together.
Hare
Okay, we're going to drape that over the top.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Okay. Now you put this down. Go and light these on that flame over there. Yeah. Okay, hold this. That's it. Put it over the top. Om Vanaspati Rasopana Gandati Gandha Agra Sarvarivanam Dupuyam Ratigridam. Ring the bell. Blow the conch. Vanaspati Rasopana Gandati Gandha Agra Sarvarivanam Dupuyam Ratigridam. Om Vishakshena Om Vishakshena. Now, take that plate, put it down, then put these in the fire.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare.
Take this.
Hare
Give it to the groom. Om Vistaro,
Hare
Vistaro, Vistaro, Vyam, Idamasanam.
Rama, Hare.
Okay. Ishadipa, Om Vishwakshena, Namo Namah, Om Yas, Dvirata Bhaktradya Parishadya Parashatam, Vignam, Vignanti Satatam, Vishwakshenam, Smashaya.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Say after me.
Krishna,
Om Yas Dvirata Bhaktradya Parishadya Parashatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishwa Akshenam Samashraye Esha Pushpanjalim. Bring my book. And my glasses. Hari Om Tat Sadaha. Shri Govinda 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 Adi Shri Bhagavata Mahapurushasya Vishnu Radhyaya Karabharata Manasya Adi Brahmana Tutiya Parate Shri Sveta Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtaram Shri Tame Kali Yuge Paratama Pade Kushuti Pe Paratama Deshi Vatvat Purisa Kapli Asmin Paratamani Vyavaharike Prabhavari Sashti Samvat Saranam Madhye Vishnu Rama Vatsare Vishnu Vasari Yuktayam Shri Ashad Mas Krishna Paksha Shashti Titi Shatabishna Kshatra Prati Yoga Garaja Karana Sharamana Putraya Radha Jivan Shivati Gaura Bhakti Sharamani Vishishtavaraya Shri Rama Govinda Sharamana Putrin Gadadhar Prabhu Anarada Devidasya Vedana Medamaita Gopal Mahekilasi Deva Agni Guru Brahmana Vaishnava Sanigo Dharma Chadana Bhakti Trina Brahma Vivava Vidyanata Bhim Sambrada Bhakti
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Om Shuklam Bharadaram
Krishna,
Vishnam Shashivaranam Chaturabhujam Prasanavaranam Jayat Sarva Vigna Vinashaya
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnam Shashivaranam Chaturabhujam Prasanavaranam Jayat Sarva Vigna Vinashaya remember your wedding day? I was there. Okay. Remember everything that you've put into your daughter's life, everything that you've done to make her into the wonderful woman that she is today. Think of the future that they will have together. It's wonderful. Om yastuyirata vaktarati parishati parashitam vignam nignanti satatam vishva akshenam samashaye Om vishakshena samashaye. Om Shukram Varadhanam Vishnam Shashivaranam Chaturabhujam Prasanavaranam Jayat Sarva Vigna Bhajantaye. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful round of applause for our wonderful kirtaners. Let me tell you, it's quite something. It's quite something to have live music at a wedding. It's quite something to have live kirtan. Not many weddings have live kirtan. And not many weddings have live prema kirtan, where all the devotees are gathered who have grown up in Krishna consciousness and are singing with love for bride and groom. It's very, very unique. So thank you all very much. Yeah, indeed. This is usually where I crack a few jokes, but I'm being overcome with sentiment myself because it's just such a complete contrast, a complete difference to see two very young people joined together here that are from our community. It's a wonderful thing. And they say it takes a village to raise a child. And it takes a community to make a marriage like this, to bring this together. Everybody has had a hand in creating these two children on both sides of the Atlantic. But I'm sorry, Shri Ram Govinda, in keeping with your father's, should we say, flavor of instruction, we must begin with a little bit of, not exactly reprimand, but you're taking away a young girl that has spent all her life in this community, and you're taking her to one of the colonies that rebelled against us and set up a new country. And we just can't understand why they did that. Why would you not want the royal family? All you Americans. Why would you not want rounders instead of this game? What do they call it? Baseball. Why would you want to throw a ball through a basket stuck on a post? Why would you want to do that? Why would you not want a game that makes you more like this? Cricket. Despite the cultural differences, Nayika, Gopal Nayika, I know that you will be happy because a woman can be anywhere in any culture if she's loved. And you heard from your father and presumably your mother's silence. She presumably has given you a lot of instruction in life. She just doesn't do it on a microphone. They say that a mother is the first guru. So the father may be there in public, but the mother behind the scenes, she shapes you. And so we ask you, Ram Govinda, never to forget your parents because they gave you everything that you have, all the good fortune that you have. They brought you to this position. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take our right index finger, please, and give a warning to this young man. He is taking away a member of our community. He is taking away a young girl. He's stealing her. She could have stayed here for the rest of her life, but no, he came over from America and he stole her. So therefore we say, Om Mahato Putro Bhavan. Bhavan Api Cha Mahan. Iyam Kanya Samarpita Tasya Dosha Gunas Cha Prasam Saniya. Okay? You've been warned by everyone here. It means, Sri Ram Govinda, that you're a wonderfully fine gentleman. That's how we begin. You're Bhagavan who has come here to take away Lakshmi. But at the same time, we say that all your intelligence and all your good looks and all your charm, they all come from your mother and father. So Mahato Putra Bhavan, Bhavan Apicha Mahan. So you remember your mother and father every day. When you're putting on tilak and you're remembering God, you look in that mirror, and if you ever think to yourself, how handsome I am, then you remember your father and mother. They gave you what you have to look at in the mirror. If you ever think one day how clever I am, then just remember, they not only gave you a brain, but they gave you the intelligence to use it. And if ever you think, what a righteous man I am, just remember how hard your father and mother worked to be righteous, to hold on to religion in a country which is like ours, not doing so well in the religious atmosphere. And so to remember your parents at that time is very important. And if you never forget your parents, you will always be free from pride. And Sri Ramachandra has said that the gates of Vaikuntha are open very wide for a person who's free from pride. So that's the first instruction. And don't mind me, I'm working for the other team. I have a piece of red string here, which means that I'm duty-bound to speak on behalf of the father of the bride. He just tied it to me. So the next instruction I will give you, if you don't mind, please. After today, I don't have to say anything to you. But I will say, if she ever does something which displeases you, such as salt in the milk, you stay as cool as the yogurt that Mum here put in your mouth. Okay? If, on the other hand, she does something which is very pleasing to you and makes you happy, you sing to her in a voice as sweet as the honey that was mixed with that yogurt. Okay? Are you a good singer? Can you sing to your wife? Okay. Not yet. He doesn't have one. We're getting to that part. Third instruction. There was a great sage known as Kapila Muni. And he said to his wife, Sarvashraman upadaya swashramena kalatravan vyasanarnava atyeti jala yanair yataranavam. Means that this ocean of life has many waves. Some of those waves carry us up and some bring us down. So in life you'll get happiness and sadness. You'll get prosperity and sometimes adversity. You'll have enjoyment and sometimes there won't be much enjoyment at all. But it is said in those waves that the wife is a ship which will take you across the waves of life and take you from this shore all the way across the ocean of life to the shore ahead. Confirmed. And so we pray today that as you begin that journey of life, not as a single man, but as a married man, that you remember all the wisdom that your parents gave you, all the wisdom that your community gave you. And I will say, looking at your fine friends down here, they must be very special to be dressed in this identical kirtas as your brothers. And look at your brothers behind you, your sisters. Yeah. They've all contributed. They're all part of the way that you have learned how to be the wonderful human being that you are. So always remember to be grateful because they are part of you. And these friends here, never give up on your friends. If they come to your wedding, there's a good chance that they're pretty special. So don't give up on them. Speak to them once a year at least. All right. Thank you so much for listening. My humble apologies if I've offended you. But on behalf of Gadadhar and the red string, Best assistant, please, if you could come. This is the bit where you have to be ready for change. So if you could take those 2 plates, bike it out of there. You have to start getting ready. So ladies and gentlemen, if you could be upstanding. We're going to begin the next stage. And take the conch off there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Take this one off here. Take that off. Thank you very much. So now I would like to read out the Sankalpa. When we bring together 2 children, and I hope you don't mind me calling you children because you will always be someone's child. We bring together not just 2 people, but we bring together their parents, because through the act of a wedding, the act of marriage, 2 families are joined together and they become one family. And those 2 families that for thousands of years, the Podar family and the Mystery family, they've remained separated down, down, down through the ages. And today they become one family, united through their children. So let us see the day and the time and the place in which we are gathered. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Govinda Govinda Govinda. Adya Shri Bhagavata Mahapurushasya Vishnoragyaya Pravartamanasya Adya Brahmana Dvitiya Pararde Shri Sveta Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvataman Vantare Ashta Vimshatitame Kaliyuga Pratibe Pade Kushadvipa Bratandeshe Vatvad Puri Sakabde Asmin Vatamane Yavaharike Pravava Adishasi Samvatsaranam Madhye. So today is Ashad Maas. It is the dark fortnight, Krishna Paksha. It is the 6th day of the lunar cycle known as Shasti Titi. The star which is shining in the sky today over this marriage ceremony is called Shatabish, Priti Yoga, Garaja Karana. Sharamana Putraya, Shri Radha Jivandas. Sharamana Putraya, the grandson. Chiranjilal Podar, Ram Dulari Podar. Sharamana Putraya, Radha Jivandas, Shrimati Gaura Bhakti Dasi. Sharamane Vishishtavaraya, Sri Rama Govinda. Sharamana Putrim, Manilal Mistri, Maniben Mistri. Sharamana Putrim, Gadadhar Pandit Das, Aur Anuradha Dasi. Shri Gopal Nayika Dasi. Abhidanam Edam Kanyam. Deva Agni Guru Brahmana Vaishnava Sanidho Dharma Acharanaya Patni Tvena Brahma Vivaha Vidina Tubhyam Sampradade Pratigrinatu Bhavan. So let all the great sages, the devatas, our gurus, our community, and Shri Radha Gokulananda, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Shri Gauranitai, be very pleased with the act of giving a daughter to a son, a bride to a bridegroom. Hari Om. So, if you would kindly stand, and I will take that from you. Thank you. You take that there. That's it. And if you'd extend your hand like this, can I ask you to please be standing? That's it. Do you remember how we did it? Yeah? That's it. That's not you, that's Gopal Nayika. Okay, if you take her hand, please. And one patra. And one. You have your right hand like this. Just your right hand. Okay. Okay. And okay. I need you to do something very clever. If you can hold that for me. Okay. Just with one hand. You ready, Dad? Take the whole lot. That's it. Hari, Hari, Hari Bo. So, Dad, if you would now. Just hold it there a second. Mum, if you can hold that underneath. So, Dad, if you would say after me. Savastram yata shakti alankritam aroginim apravasinim yata kalo pasta pinim om prajapati Vishnu Devatayam Shri Radha Gokulananda Sitarama Lakshman Hanuman Shri Gauranitai Smarana Purvakam Sharma Dwara Gadadhar Pandit Das Swayam Sri Sri Radha Krishna Datam. Okay. Om Yang Brahma Varanda Varo Varandi Vare Varanam Purusham Dadanye Vishwagire Karanameshwarang Va Tasmai Namo Vigna Vinashaya Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Bhajanti Surayo Diviva Chakshura Tatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagrabangsa Samindade Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam Om Madhavo Madhavo Vachi Madhavo Madhavo Didi Smaranti Sarvak Sarve Sarva Karyesha Madhavam. Shri Ram Govinda. Om Swasti Om Narayanaya Vidmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Om Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat Om Trailokya Mohanaya Vidmahe Kamadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. That's it. Pour it in here. Lovely. Take the dish. Thank you. Okay, now hold hands. This time, the other way. That's it. Yeah, slow and tight. That's it. Good. Lovely. Your hands underneath, Dad. Mum, your hands on top. Very good. And Om Grudnami Te Subhagavataya Hastamaya Patyudyarajashtir Saha Bhargo Aryama Purandir Mahyam Tvadur Garha Patyaya Devaha Satvam Asya Muhammasmi Satvam Dyoraham Prithivitvam Reto Hagam Rataprutvam Manaham Asmi Vaktvam Samaham Asmi Riktvagam. Shri Ram Govinda, please after me. This day I take your hand for good fortune and prosperity, so that together we may attain to old age in happiness. Krishna has united us for the performance of all our duties as grihastas. Om Sompriyo Rochishnu Samanasyamano Pashyema Sharadashatam Jivema Sharadashatakam Shunayama Sharadashatam Om Aham Vishyami Mayirupam asya vedavit pashan manasakulayam nasteyam idam manasodamuche swayam shrutnano varanasya pashan. And together speak to each other. This day I knowingly accept you as you knowingly accept me. May we remain together, listen to joyous sounds together. May we always experience well-being and speaking loving words. May we remain together for 100 autumns. I accept you as my partner in life. I shall keep no secrets from you. I will share with you all I enjoy, and together we will persevere on the path of Dharma. Thank you. This time, thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you very much. This time, I want you to take your right hand to just touch her heart. You touch his heart. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Vaishnavas, who has given whom today in truth? Om ka idam kasmaya data kama kamaya kama data kama pratigrahita kama samudram avishyate kamena tva pratigrinami kamaitate. Who has given this bride to this bridegroom? Who has given this young woman to this young man? It is love. Love itself has given love unto the ocean of love. Today, this love flows into the ocean of love. Hari Om. Could you just hold that for me? Thank you so much. And now the other garland, please. Thank you. Thanks very much. That's good. So Shri Ram Govinda, you've been garlanded. Please offer your garlands. And some flower petals, please. Some of the flower petals. Oh, here. Mom and Dad. Okay. Okay. So now, accepting her as the bride and as your wife for this life, please garland her. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And now exchange garlands. That's it. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Okay.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. Shri Ram Govinda. Stand facing him. Hold this garland here and here. You hold her garland. And look at them all. Okay, we're going to change around now. Change. Could you just grab that water for me? They've done that. They do it again. Okay, let's go quick. So these go over to the side. This big one comes over here.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Guys.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
This one comes over. take the table, put them in the corner. Very careful. Sorry, Dad. You're off to the side now. We finished with you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
This goes over there when they've gone.
Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe. Oh Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Okay, so you're putting the ghee in. You have to get the ghee, you have to get the firewood and the grains. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, we can get him to speak now. Yeah.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Well done. Well done. Okay. Did I tell you to hold hands? Did I tell you to hold hands? Okay, stand up, exchange garlands.
Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Now, I need you to, yeah, we'll have you like that. Okay, sit down.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Did you tell him?
Krishna
Yeah. Let's get a microphone.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much. Just before you get too excited, we're not there yet. It takes time. He's placed the garland over her shoulders. She's placed the garland over his. Now we have to consolidate the vows that they've made in an offering to God. But we'd like to call upon our illustrious temple director, His Grace Neela Madhava Prabhu, who has known this boy and this girl for many, many years. And he will give us some words of wisdom and blessing. Hare Krishna. Please put your hands together for Neela Madhava Prabhu.
वंशाकल्पतरुवस्य कृपा सिन्धु भयेव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, you hold her thumb.
Dear Vaishnava devotees of the Lord.
Like that. That's it, good.
On behalf of all the devotees here at Bhaktivedanta Manor,
I want you to wind their hands.
it is such a pleasure taking darshan of all the devotees, especially the young devotees. And this is your home. This is your home. I refer to all the devotees here, not the Americans.
Okay.
For the Americans,
you
you
tie
are
their
our
hands
guests.
together. Yeah.
But the home of Radha Gokulananda is the home of all the devotees,
Just wind it
and in
around.
particular the young devotees. And it is an absolute pleasure taking your darshan after a long time. Is it not? So thank you all for coming. And I was contemplating, prior to the illustrious appearance of our two young daughters, there they are, the two illustrious daughters of our head pujari. Just after their appearance, both of them, myself and Gadadhar Prabhu were outside the temple room on one particular day. And I said to Gadadhar Prabhu, now you're a father once again. You have a daughter. And Gadadhar Prabhu, he said to me, you know, I want 7 daughters. I want 7 daughters, and each daughter will control the 7 seas of the globe. And in that way, the entire planet will become Krishna conscious. And the reason why he said that, there was a particular reason. If you may know, some of you devotees, both Gadadhar Prabhu and Mataji were pioneers in the CAN program. You remember the CAN program in the 80s? And it was the ladies, it was the Matajis, it was the Devis who were very successful. And hence, to have 7 daughters to control this entire preaching outreach program was the actual reasoning behind it. So a round of applause for those thoughts to Gadadhar Prabhu and Mataji, all those years. Please, a round of applause. Thank you. And Prabhus, indeed, we here at the Manor are very, very grateful. For the head pujari controls everything that we do. And it was one time where I couldn't quite understand how Gadadhar Prabhu was so swiftly onto the altar every time. He was always onto the altar. And I always thought that from Radlet to the altar there's an underground tunnel, a secret tunnel. Just like in Jagannath Puri, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had a tunnel. So I always thought that our head pujari had that tunnel because he was always quick. So we are very, very indebted for over 3 decades of his power, control, leadership, and guidance all these years. Thank you. And of course, Prabhus, we are indeed very, very fortunate, for we have 2 wonderful Jamais. The elder Jamai is there. Jamai means son-in-law, by the way, in Gujarati. Jamai Raja. And of course, now we have the illustrious Shri Ram Govind Prabhu ki. And when we first took darshan and met Shri Ram Prabhu, I was very, very taken back of his humility. Indeed, he's a very humble personality. And hence, the Jodi, the couple which we have, are very highly compatible. Very, very compatible. For Gopal Nayika is indeed a very humble personality. The quiet one amongst the family. So an ideal couple, a compatible couple. And so therefore, we pray humbly, seriously, sincerely, that may their Supreme Lordship, Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda, Shri Shri Sitaram, Lakshman Hanuman, Shri Shri Gaurnitai Bhagwan, and our Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, with our ISKCON Parampara, we pray that may they all bestow their blessings, their mercy, their protection onto our illustrious, auspicious couple. Let's hear it for the couple, Prabhus. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you very much, Neela Madhava Prabhu. Does such a great job through a very, very difficult year, hasn't it? An extremely difficult year. Let us continue. let us continue. Now is the moment you've been waiting for. Can I ask Radha Jivan and Gora to come? And, oh, she's here, Mum's here. And sisters as well. Sisters, if they would come. One sister, two sisters? One sister, okay. And you're a sister. And I would like you to come as well. And we have to take this end. We have to put this, Mum. You just put this around just put it around your neck. That's it, put it around your neck. And we're going to take your, who's the boy, Bobby, Auntie?
We're going to try this.
Hmm.
It's going to be your dear wife.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And
Radhika?
from this side.
Okay.
Time.
Okay, Radhika? Radhika?
She's with the baby.
Huh? Oh, I see, okay. Mother Guru? As she's called for everybody else. She was just here. Is there a Mother Guru in the house? Tulsi? Yes. Tang. We need this unstuck. Yeah. Nicely done, man.
Towards the end, sometime, if you can give 2 minutes to Anil Agarwal,
Ah.
he knows me as family friends.
Oh, okay.
He wants to speak a little bit about our locality. 2 minutes towards the end.
Okay.
He requested me again.
Take that one out. Lots of pins.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
There's a small prayer, everybody.
Hare
Hate to interrupt the kirtan, but my book.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
So if you could raise your right hands, please. Give a benediction. Oh, you were just in full flow there, weren't you? Okay. It's the holy names in a different way. We're going to remember some couples in the universe who have contributed so much to our understanding of what is marriage. So if you'd hold your right hand and give a benediction to the knot that you see there. Om Shri Lakshmi Pitambarayo Revati Balaramayo Tata Sita Ramayoscha Shri Durga Shivayor Yata Devahuti Kardamayo Shachi Magavator Yata Shatarupa Swayambhuvayo Renuka Jamadagnya Yatahalya Gautamayor Devaki Vasudevayor Mandodari Ravanayor Yashoda Nandayor Yata Shri Draupadi, Pandavayo, Shri Taravali, Bubujo, Nalakayo, Sri Radha, Krishnayor, Yata, Anayo, Kanya, Varayos, Tata, Syad, Granti, Bandhanam. Wonderful. If the two families could come forward, Mum, if you take that. Brothers and sisters and parents, if you would touch this and hold it above your children's head. Just hold it above. That's it, you're holding it above. That's it. That's it, hold it in a loop. Pull tight. That's it. So we want to give you all the blessings of the family, both the podars and the mysteries. Hundreds of years of podars, hundreds of years of mysteries. We bless you today that these two families become united, that you have happiness, health, wisdom, and love for Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shoulders, that's it. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Okay, you sit down over there, you're doing the fire. Okay? I'll chant the mantras. You know what to do? No, just here. You sit there, swing everything around so that you can reach it. There's a spoon. Okay, I'll start it off for you. Give me 3 pieces of wood. Give me 3 pieces of wood. Good order. Om Agni Mile Parohidam Yagyasya Devam Ritvijam Hotaram Ratnataram Hari Om. Om Ishe Torje Tvaya Vastuvaya Vastudevava Sheshta Tamaya Karmane Hari Om. Om Agnaya Ivite Grinano Havyadate Nioda Satsibarishi Hari Om. Om Shano Devir Vishtasya Apavabandavate Shamyor Visravantunaha Hari Om. Om Bhur Swaha Iram Vishnaveram Namama. Om Bhuva Swaha Iram Anantairam Namama. Om Swaha Iram Narayana Iram Namama. Om Bhurmava Swaha Iram Achyuta Iram Namama. Okay, give me the grains. Come sit. It's for you. Just like that, yeah? Like this. Like this. Hare Krishna. Okay. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Hare Om Yang Brahma Varandavaro Varandi Bare Varadanam Purusham Dadandye Vishwadgilekaranam Ishwaranga Tasmai Namo Vigna Vinashaya Om Ajnana Timarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Swaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapatam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Daradi Swapadantikam Swaha
Krishna Krishna
Vanchakalpatarubhishya Kripa Sindhuveva Chapatitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Swaha Om Bhur Swaha Iram Vishnaveram Namama Om Bhuva Swaha Iram Ananta Iram Namama Om Swaha Swaha Iram Narayana Iram Namama Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Iram Achyuta Iram Namama Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Swaha. And Guru Pranam. Guru Pranam. Yeah. You say it. You say it. Swaha. And Guru Pranam.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Swaha.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Swaha.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Krishna Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pareshtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Swaha Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshadarale Swaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pareshtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namane Swaha Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Nama Swaha Namo Gaura Kishoraya Shakshat Paragya Murte Vripulambas Rasambode Padambujayate Nama Swaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachirananda Namine Gaura Shakti Surupaya Rupanugavarayade Swaha Panchakalpaturvescha Kripa Sindhuvevacha Paridanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Swaha Om Bhur Swaha Idam Vishnave Namo Namaha Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Ananta Idam Namama Om Swaha Idam Narayana Idam Namama Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Idam Achyuta Idam Namama Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Swaha Om Sahasra Shirsheti Sada Sarjasya Purusha Suktasya Narayana Rishi Purusha Devada Adhyanam Panchadashanam Vrichamanushtap Chanda Antyaya Strishtab Chanda Purusha Sukte Jabe Vinyogaha Hari Om Om Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrabhara Savami Vishvato Vratvatya Adishtat Shangalam Swaha Purusha Evedam Sarvam Yadbhutam Yachchibhavyam Utamratat Pasyeshana Yaranena Tirohadi Swaha Edvanasya Mahimato Jayagangsha Purusha Parasya Vishvabhutani Tripadasyamritam Divi Swaha Edvanasya Mahima To Jayagangsha Purusha Parasya Vishvabhutani Tripadasyamritam Divi Swaha Swaha Tripad Udait Udait Purusha Parusya Bhavatpuna Tato Vishvam Vyakramat Sashanana Sharevi Swaha Tasma Virada Jayata Virajari Purusha Sajato Jalichita Paschat Bhumimato Paraha Swaha Yat Purushena Visha Deva Yagyamatanvata Vasantvasya Sirajam Grishma Idma Sharadavi Swaha Saptasya Sanparidaya Tri Sapta Samita Krita Deva Yagyam Tanvana Abadan Purusham Purusham Swaha Tam Yagyam Brishi Prokshan Purusham Jatmakrita Tena Deva Ayajanta Sadyas Rishayas Chaye. You say Swaha. You say Swaha. If I lose my voice, you say Swaha, okay? You look at me. Tam Yagyam Barishi Paroksham Purusham Jat Magrita Tena Deva Ayajanta Sadyas Tasmad Yagyat Sarvata Samritam Prashadajam Pashagam Stakagam Chakre Vaya Vyanaranam Ramyas Chaye. Tasmad Yagyat Sarvata Richasamani Jagire Chandagam Si Jagire Tasmad Yajus Tasmad Jayate Swa Tasmad Ashra Jayanta Yeke Trabayadata Yavaha Jagire Tasmad Javaya Yat Purusham Berado Karida Vikalpayam Mukam Kimasya Kabahu Kaburu Padavu Chete Swaha Brahmanosya Mukamasid Bauranya Rajanya Krita Urud Tarasya Yat Vaisha Padvyam Shudro Jayata Swaha Chandrama Manaso Jayata Chaksha Suryo Jayata Makarindras Chaknisha Prana Bhairu Jayata Swaha Labhya Siddhantariksham Shirshno Dyausam Bharatata Padvyam Bhumiti Shasrodratata Loka Kavayam Swaha Virahanetam Purushamahantam Aditya Varanam Tamasastapare Sarvani Rupani Vijinjatira Namani Kritva Vivraniraste Swaha Data Prastadi Madajahara Shakra Paratatam Pratishashchachasra Tamevam Vidvanamrita Yabhavati Nanya Panta Ayanaya Vidyate Swaha Yagena Yagyama Yajantareva Tani Dharmani Pratamani Asan Tenaka Mayamana Sajante Yatra Purve Sadhya Santi Devaha Swaha Om Bhur Swaha Idam Vishnavedam Nama Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Anantaya Nama Om Swaha Swaha Idam Narayana Idam Nama Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Swaha Idam Achyutaya Idam Nama Nama Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauda Tushe Nama Swaha Panchatatatmakam Krishnam Bhakti Rupaswarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakim Namami Bhakti Shaktikam Swaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Radha Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Swaha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagapate Gopishaka Bhagakanta Radha Kanta Namostate Swaha Jayatam Sardo Bangora Mamamanda Matergati Matsarvasvapadam Bojo Shri Radha Maranamono Swaha Divya Brundaranya Kalpadrimadha Shrimad Ratnagara Sinasanasto Shrimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Prishtavi Sevimano Smarami Swaha Shrimandra Sarasaram Bivang Shivatatastate Karashan Venasuna Gorvili Govinata Shesuna Swaha Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Rari Vrindavanishwari Vrishvano Sudevi Pranamami Hiri Priye Swaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Swaha Namo Brahmani Devaya Gopalaja Jagadadaya Krishna Govinda Namo Namaha Swaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Swaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Swaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Swaha.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
You gotta get used to that. That's the position.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare
Namo Brahmani Devaya Jagada Krishna Govinda
Hare Krishna,
Swaha.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Okay, more wood. More wood.
Hare Rama,
4 more pieces of wood.
Hare
Right there. Wood.
Rama,
Wood. Wood.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare.
May we have the brothers, please. The brothers.
Hare Rama,
And
Hare Rama,
the flower petal throwers.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
My assistant.
Hare Krishna,
Gone.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Boys, some boys on the other side, maybe. Okay, boys, you can take this. Take these. And put them back.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Can you do me a favor? These chairs should go. This one, this one.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Yeah, there's 4 brothers, but all you guys should throw flower bells. Some of you can come in the front, some at the back. Good. This one can go now. That whole thing can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. Okay. So I'm going to have you go around the fire, but just take care. It's fire. Oh, you're your brother. You're a brother. Yeah, we got a special job for you. We got a special job for you. Where's the basket? You need to throw it 4 times, okay? Okay, where's the basket? Where's the basket? Okay. First. Girls, can you give me that basket there with the leaves in? Yeah. Okay, you have to hold that first time. You have to put this in her hands. Put your hands together like that. That's it. You put that in her hand like this. You come away now. Very nice to have known you. Okay. So now you're putting it in her hands. Yeah. You're going to take some rice and put it in her. 1/4. More. Wait till I tell you. Okay. Pour it in slowly. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama Rama,
just the key.
Hare Hare.
Nama Brahmani Deva Grantaja Jagadaya Krishna Govindaya Namo Namaha Swaha. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Your right hand.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Okay.
Hare Hare.
A bit tighter. No. Tight. Tight. Tight.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Stop.
Bolo bolo.
Okay, thank you. Who's the next? Next. Brothers, 4 brothers. Yeah. Change places. You know how it's done.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Swami blessing, then Swami can go back. What? Yeah, yeah. Namo Brahmani
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Nama Brahmani
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
No more wood. Do the ski. Ease a little bit.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So, we hold his hand. speak after. You want to speak first? Greatly fortunate as we are to be blessed by all of the Vaishnavas today. We're also extremely fortunate to be blessed by His Holiness Atmanivedanam Swami, who will give a word of blessing to this young couple, having completed their 4 rounds of the sacrificial fire. Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Microphone, please.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I am also indeed very fortunate to come here and bless this young, beautiful couple. Of course, I know Nayika since
looks good.
She came into this little world, and now she's grown up into a beautiful young lady, and she's going to venture into her new chapter in her life. So generally I say to the young couple when they get married that you may get lots of blessings, you may get lots of presents, but one present which you will get is a blank book. And this blank book is yours to write your story. You can make it a happy one, you can make it a miserable one, or you can make a balanced one. But it is your story. So you write your chapter, and as the devotees of Krishna, Krishna will 100% be with you if you don't forget Him. So write a wonderful story and live your life to the fullest extent in your household life, and do your household dharma. And of course, as Krishna says, that these 4 varnas has established by Him. We are entering the household life, and in the household life, of course, it is the next stage up in your spiritual journey. So we pray to Shri Krishna, especially Radha Gokulananda here, since you are in His shelter, and you get lots and lots of blessings, that your life will be one happy journey. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. His Holiness Atmanivedanam Swami Ki. Yeah. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Okay, so Radha special gift.
Oh.
Also, one thing I always mention, it is like a bicycle. 2 wheels, front wheel and the back wheel. You decide which wheel you're going to be. But either way, back wheel or the front wheel, you'll be steered by Krishna. Krishna will be steering you. And the 2 wheels, if they are in balance, you have a happy journey. If the wheels are not in balance, you're going to have one bumpy ride. So make sure you have a balanced wheel. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So one final word of blessing. An old friend of the family is here today. Please give a round of applause for Mr. Anil Agarwal. Thank you, Anil.
My heartily congratulations to young couple, very nice. I'm the only witness to know Anand Podar from last 40 years. He really blue blood. He's the richest man from Bihar. Bihar, as you know, is a Patliputra. Patliputra, where Chandragupta Maurya, where we have Ashoka the Great, and where we come from, very proud of where we come from. And his father was the richest man of Bihar. And amazingly how this gentleman, his father was a Vaishnav, and his mother was amazing how she used to worship. And They have given him the world's best education possible. They have in India we have the best college, school, Doon School, where Rajiv Gandhi and everybody study. He studied there, and he has seen right from childhood in Palakkad and the largest shop in Bihar. Patna is a very special place. Bihar is a very special place. On our backyard, we used to have a Guru Govind Sahib birthplace. We used to have Pavapuri and Gaya, where Lord Buddha and Mahavir was born. And we had Janakpur. Janakpur was just 2 hours away from us. So we are right in the center. So he's a very spiritual man. He went to this JVS college, and suddenly we came to know, at that time I had no idea about Hare Krishna. And then suddenly we came to know that he has plunged. He decided, the whole Bihar was in the shock that how the richest man of Patna and Bihar can get into the Hare Krishna. He went to Mayapur. He did the service. The first service he got, because being a rich man in Mayapur, which I as a witness, was to clean all the toilet. He was cleaning all the toilet. They were bringing him down and he cleaning all the toilet.
Wow.
And from there, because being a businessman, business was in his blood, so he was opened the shop of clothes. But these are the not, I can tell you story after story about him. And I'm so pleased. He left me behind, and where he moved forward, beautiful children, beautiful wife, what a spiritual life he's leading. He's in the colony where the 50% of the people in where he is, 50% people is followers of Krishna consciousness. And such a beautiful wife he has, Australian, and he got that. So, so I wish everybody very best. Thank you very much. I got this opportunity to talk about it.
Thank you. Blessings indeed. Blessings indeed, both of you. So, you have witnessed, dear Vaishnavas, you've witnessed the vows, you've witnessed the consolidation of those vows. You've seen two families joined together. It only remains now for the tokens of marriage to be established, the rings and the Mangal? Rings. Yeah. Okay. So then we can have kirtan as it goes, and then we will take the first 7 steps, and we will welcome them into our community, not as a boy and a girl, a bride and a groom, but as a husband and a wife, in just a short moment or two. And Devi, and one other person. Could you distribute? That's good, they should have used them by now. Okay. Look about 2 each. Oh, you've already offered them? You've offered them? Come on. Okay. Yeah. So, just take them. Just touch the top, that's all. Okay. And I think you'll place hers on first. Yeah. Very good. Now these have come from you, haven't they? So let me just before you do that, Mum, if you could come. If you could hold that. I'm going to drop. If you take your right hand, please, everyone. Bless this ring, that as he wears this every time, he will remember the vows that he's made, not only to his wife, but to his mother and his father. Om Mangala Sutra Surupine Vishnu Patni Chadimai Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayaraha. Thank you, Mom. Mom, I want you to give him this ring. If you come this side, just place it in his hands so that his hands are like this. Okay? Okay, you put your hands underneath, tip it slightly. Okay? Got it? Okay, you take that ring, place it on his finger. What? Yes, Kanku. Where's the Kanku? Where's the Kanku? Where's the Kanku? Okay. For this one, I need you to stand up. I'm going to take this chair back. Just one. Okay. You sit down. 1 second. Okay. You're going to go down on your right knee. Okay, on your right knee. Coming. What I want you to do is put this left hand goes underneath the chin like that, and then the other one goes like little powder. I'm just going to put it there like that, okay? So the first one goes like this. Put your hands underneath hers. We can't find the cinder. Where's the kumkum? The red powder. Here. No. Okay. Don't space out next time. Huh? Aldo. Radha Govinda. Gee. Check that slightly. Hold. What do you want?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm ready.
Okay, now take a pinch. This hand goes under her chin. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Wait a sec. If you can come out of the shot. Yeah. Gotta get it right. Oh. I didn't know there was a Mangal Sutra. Sister, Mangal Sutra. You could face everyone. Guys. Om Mangal Sutra Surubhane Vishnu Patni Charimai Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayadaha. Okay. Back in the chair. Pull the chair up. That's it. That's it. Good. Okay. Touch it. Just touch it. Take the necklace. You help. Take the necklace. Thank you, Radhajivan. Okay, lean into each other, take your arm, put it around her shoulders, that's it. Put this one underneath the Mangal Sutra. Take the Mangal Sutra. Heads together. Look at that, look at that. Oh, yes. Go. This, you have to put your right toe on each of these soparis and you have to walk forward like this. You have to walk alongside her here. You are here. Yeah? You're helping her. Hold the right hand. I'm going to tell you when. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Just when you thought it was safe to carry on. I'd like you all to have the rice ready in your hand. I think we have some rice going around. You should have 1 teaspoon of rice maybe, or a few grains in your hand. When they reach the 7th and final step, we welcome them into the community. We pronounce them husband and wife. Before that, a few blessings. Can I ask you to please, oh no, it's socially distancing, isn't it? So, socially, become very blissful and ecstatic, but in a socially distanced kind of way. So wherever you're sitting, if you would now stand, and get ready to welcome this young couple into the community. Give them blessings as you do. Without throwing any rice until the 7th and final step, when you get the order, we will raise both hands and we will say the words which mean victory. Jai. Let me hear it very loudly. Jai, very good. So Shri Ram Govinda will take his young lady down the pathway of 7 steps without throwing anything on the 1 to 6th step, but waiting for the 7th step. We will ask them to take the first step with your right toe, if you just touch that sopari. That's it. And just for the cameramen here, You can show a little bit of your toe. That's it, good. That's it. And you just touch the with your right toe. That's it, good. Good. So with the first step, all of us here today, we pray as a community together, we pray that you will always remember the vows that you had made beneath these sacred trees reminiscent of Shri Vrindavan Dham. Before the Vaishnavas, you have made vows. Before your mothers and fathers, you've made vows. Before your uncles and aunties, you've made vows. Before your brothers and sisters, you've made vows. Before God, you have made vows. Before the sacred fire, you've made vows. Before the demigods and sages, you've made vows. And we ask you to keep those vows and remember them every day. And without throwing anything, we raise our right hand and our left hand, and uproariously we say, no, we don't say Haribol. I know it's a devotee wedding. We say Jai. It's the other word. With the second step, may Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, always reside in your home. We bless you, Nayika, Gopal Nayika, to go to that other country whose name I forget right now, but the other country which is blessed by God, because they trust in God in that country. And we bless you that you will always have riches, clothing, jewelry, food. He will never allow you to go hungry. He will never allow you to be undecorated. He will always take you on holiday. That there will always be fine furnishings in your home, fine curtains, fine furniture. Are you listening? Good. All the wonderful things of life, and travel, that you will go on pilgrimage together. And that will be wonderful for you. And we raise our hands, right hand and left hand. We say, Jai! Very good. The third step, what possibly can we wish you with the third step? Well, the third step is, we bless you, all of us here together, we bless you that you'll not only remember your vows, that you'll be graced by gods and goddesses, and by the Lord, by Shri Radha Gokulananda and Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman Gaurnitai, but that you will also take that blessing that you have and give in charity. Because for what is a householder if you don't give? Householder is not all about receiving things, it's about giving. There's always a sannyasi come knocking on your door. If the sannyasi is not knocking on your door, the brahmachari will come knocking on your door. And if they don't come knocking on your door, then it's another poor householder comes knocking on your door. So maybe you be a tower of strength, and may you give generously. Please take the next step. And Jai, I'm so glad you're with the program. Thank you. With the next step, what is it, number 4? With the fourth step, oh yes, the fourth step is, may you enliven each other by sweet conversation. May you enlighten each other by transcendental conversation. May you tread the path of spiritual life together, helping each other. And we raise our hands and we say, well, may you always remember to care for each other. May you always remember to offer each other words of wisdom that you have heard from your gurus and sages and Vaishnavas. May you enlighten each other by reading books together of a spiritual nature, by listening to music together of a spiritual nature, preferably kirtan sung by people like this. And may that guide you every day of your life. And we raise our hands, we say, well, the sixth step, gosh, what happens on the sixth step? Well, may you take the blessings of the Vaishnavas, take the blessings of God, take the blessings of the holy name, and all the good deeds that you're doing. And may you be rewarded. And we praise you. We say, right hand, left hand, may Nayika, Gopal Nayika, may you have 11 children. And if you need any instruction, there's Tulsi over there that she'll help you. And the seventh and final step. I know your parents, Shri Ram Govinda, and your parents, Gopal Nayika, there's only one thing that they would ask both of you, for both of you, is that you have a happy, healthy, and holy life. And at the end of this life, No more business, no more coming back, no more dealings with the sufferings of life. But at the end of this life, you go back to home, back to Godhead, having helped each other on the last stage of the journey. So that's, we bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome them back into our community, can I ask you to welcome Shri Ram Govinda and Gopal Nayika, husband and wife. We say Jai! Do you have sweet. And the very first blessing, of course, is that he should feed her and she should feed him. Because the blessing is, in their married life, they will never go hungry. And what better food to have than beautiful sweets that have been offered to Sri Sri Radha Gokulananda. So please, you feed him. Actually, he feeds you first, because he's taken a promise now never to let you go hungry. Ask you. Follow me. Coming through here. Okay, let's see some dancing. Yeah, very soon.
Rama
Everyone follow this way, this way. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
kirtan more or that's it?
Finished. Finished, yeah? I think we're finished.
Where is the battery thing I gave her?
Yeah.
No, the battery I gave her like analyzer.
That's with Radhika Ranjana. I think he took it in his pocket. Oh, here. No. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. Oh, did she use it?
Should we leave us something?
I think he put the watch and phone.
She didn't use it. No, I just gave it.
Right.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, true. Thank you. Thanks, Yogesh. Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, how's everything?
Good. Very good. Very good. It was nice to do Kirtan again. This was the first time properly.
Well done, Chief.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Yeah, so nice.
Sorry,
It's all
I was
because
stressed
of
at the beginning.
Madhvi, you know.
Sorry.
The battery lasted the entire time, huh? Because the Chinese battery sometimes they finish midway.
Are you telling me they're Chinese?
Batteries are Chinese, isn't it? Yeah, no, this went too far.
So you do this full time?
Yeah, I do 100, 200 weddings in a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good.
You do the sound?
Yeah, I have all the equipment. Yeah.
The mic and sound?
Everything.
Music as well?
Only wedding though, yeah?
No battery.
I do weddings. I don't do like... I can do it, but Lakshmi is in weddings. Weddings, they compensate for this is see. You were lucky you didn't have this one.
You must have had no weddings last year.
I did 25. No, because I also do... So people book, I can do that. So I don't fight with people. Right? So, you know, like people can have an outing night. So when you book, when you can get along with people, they'll just call you. So, like that.
Good donation.
Even like now, when you come and get I don't suppose because I have 3, 4 kids in the family, so very trained. No, 3 sisters, no. So I use all the easy, so I just put them Raj, yeah, for you, man. A blessing. Keep it. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. You got it now. Raj, have it. You'll get married if you wear it. Okay, 3. That's it, done. Do you know, Motherji, will Prabhuji have to do anything more or that's it done?
I don't know where they're going to go or anything.
No, for Prabhuji, I only need to.
Who stitched all this fancy kurta, man?